everybody, welcome back to my channel. I will be doing a little makeup tutorial. I am about to go on a dinner date, so I feel like getting dressed up and pretty. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel if you are not. Alright, let's get right on in. Alright, first things first, I'm going to moisturize my face with my Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. I always use this. I've been using it. I'm taking a damp beauty blender and this is what it looks like. I'm just going like this. And this will help set your makeup in place all day. You want your face to be moisturized before anything. So I've been going back to work, so I really don't have time to make videos anymore. I just been really tired and yeah, I'm not used to working, so it's gonna take me a little while to get back into my routine. Alright, so that feels good. Alright, next I'm gonna go in with, of course, my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I love this stuff. It blurs your pores and it's so nice on your skin. I always put it around my nose more, where my pores are. It does a really good job of blurring my pores, I will say that. I am so hungry, I cannot wait to eat. I'm gonna get like 3 appetizers and dinner. And just enjoy my time, relax, have some drinks. Next, again, I'm going in with my full coverage Jouer Essential High Coverage Creme Foundation. It does say shake before use. Is it focusing? Okay. So I'm just going to take a pump and go like this. A little bit goes a very long way. So I just like to dot it. Alright, and then I'm just going to blend it out. This is the Morphe sponge, by the way. In my other video, I have a dupe. You can use the Real Technique sponge as well. Works just as good. Don't worry guys, I know it doesn't match, but I will make it match. I always like to go in with a foundation that's a little bit darker. I do like to be tan. My boyfriend should be home any minute, so I hope I'm finished before that. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more on this side. 6:15, I have to leave by 7, so I should have got ready earlier, but it's okay, we're good. Alright, now that I look a little bit crazy, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Light Medium Sand 27S. I usually go in with light medium, but I wanted to get another shade and try something different. There's nothing wrong with trying different concealers. So this is a little more darker than the other one, which is fine. I only conceal where I want to have everything brighter. I don't put much on my forehead because I put so much down here. I just use whatever is left on my beauty blender. Now I'm going to take this Equate Beauty Sponge, and this line helps me get under my eye. So that's what I'm going to do. I like to blend the bottom first. And then this little tip gets right under my eye. And this will brighten everything up. Only if I knew about concealer a long time ago. When I was in high school, I never really wore much makeup. I wore like eyeliner, and I used to look like a raccoon after school because nobody ever told me that. But now I look back and I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? I'm sure everybody feels that way about something. And then I'm taking this and going on my eye. Whatever's left over, this will prime my eyes. So if you don't have a eye primer, you can just use concealer. It works just as good. And just keep blending until everything is... I have an eyelash on my face. Great. I do wear false eyelashes. They pretty much all fell out, which I'm not too happy about, but that's because I wasn't taking care of them how I should. So that is my fault. Alright, so now that concealer's blended out, I'm going to set my whole face, my under eyes, with the famous Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is in the shade 2, medium. I'm going to take my dry Real Technique sponge, and I go through this stuff like it's nothing. I'm going to start right away and set my under eyes so they do not crease. I usually get a little bit creasing here around my mouth, but this powder keeps my face looking nice all day. Alright, our face is all set. So for brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Chocolate. It is a pomade. I'm going in with the Anastasia 7B brush. So I'm going to do them off camera. Everyone's seen me do my brows a million times, so I will be right back. Alright, now that my brows are done, that was pretty quick. I'm going to do things a little backwards today. I'm going to bronze my face first and then do my eyes. So I'm going in with my Kevyn Aucoin bronzer in the shade Dusk Medium. This one went through a little bit of torture, which is okay. It's like almost gone, but good thing I got another one. I buy things like when I'm like halfway done with them because I know soon I'm going to need it. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe M527 brush. Make sure you tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go in with a light hand, and we're going to bring some life back into my face because I look like a ghost. I like to bronze my cheeks as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to put blush on. I feel like blush can make or break your look. Like sometimes I'm going to bronze my chest, not anywhere near my white shirt because I will flip out. Alright, and for my eyes, I'm going in with my MAC matte Prolong Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. So I'm going to take a M507 brush. It looks like this, and that's how I'm going to apply it. Usually I use a beauty blender, but I'm just going to use a brush because it's easier. Oh, this brush is like, it's hurting my eyes. Ouch. There's that eye, then we have this eye. It just applies like really smooth, which I like. Yeah, I feel like I haven't went out to eat with my boyfriend in a long time, so I'm really excited, and that's why I'm getting all dressed up. We haven't actually just sat down somewhere, relaxed, and ate. So I'm just going to set my eye now because it does feel tacky. I know some primers you don't have to set your eyes, but I just like to, so everything goes on smoothly. With the Morphe 35V palette. And it's a little bit dusty, but it does look like this. So I'm just going to go in with some warm shades. So first off, I'm going to go in with, let's see what this shade is called. The shade Scandal, which is this like, it's just a transition shade right here. As you can see, I use it all the time. I'm going to go on my crease. I'm using a M535, so any fluffy brush will do. Okay, you stay. So I'm just going to start working this in my upper crease to get a transition shade going. You always want to go in with your transition shade, that way your whole look comes together. Dipping in again. And the key to it is not holding your brush so tight. Hold it like down here, and you just go light-handed, and you go in circle motions. Windshield wiper. Usually I just go in like little circles, which will ensure you the best look. Dip into the shade Vixen next to it, so it's this like brownie shade. I've had this eyeshadow palette forever, but you can't go wrong. If you like warm shades with a little pop of color, I recommend this palette. I was gonna do a smoky eye look, but I'm just going for soft glam look today. Again, I'm just working that with that transition shade, and you can see I am slowly building it up. So you can start to see the base already, because that is from slowly blending everything together. My eyelashes are so crazy right now. Alright, next I am going to take the M461 Jumbo Crease Brush. I am just going to go over these edges so we don't get any harsh lines, because it doesn't look cute. Go into this shade Spice right here. It's like a warm orangey brown shade, to just slowly work it in my crease. I'm not taking it up too high because I don't want it to be too high. It's pretty good to me. Woo! Oh man, I'm dropping everything. This sucks. Now I'm taking another brush. I'm just blending the edges out. Now for my lid, I'm going to go in with the shade First Date. It's this pretty like shimmery white, pretty color. Morphe M124. And I'm going to pick some up. This brush packs on color. Do you see how much pigment that is right there? Shade right on my lid. It is very pigmented. And I like going in with shades like this because it just opens up your eye. And I'm stopping about right here. I don't want to go any more that way. I'm actually going to just pop some in my inner corner to make me look, see, that look just looks so much more brighter. Alright, so for my outer corner, I'm going to go in with the M433 brush, and I'm going to pack on, go in with In the Zone, this dark brown shade. Going to pack that on the M433 brush. Okay, I thought I got something on my white shirt. Okay, so I'm just going to pack this on the outer corner. And I am tapping it in first, and then I will blend it out. Just like that. And I will clean that up. Again, you're just packing it on first, and then you're going to just blend it out slowly. Now I'm going to take a M562 brush. It's a skinny brush like this, and I'm just going to softly blend this out because it did get a little messy right here. James Charles palettes. I think I want like a, I'm going to take this yellow shade right here from the James Charles palette, like that. And I think I'm just going to work it right here just to give it a little bit of color. I think I need a brighter yellow shade. Alright, so we're going to go in with this bright, bright yellow shade right here. Look how pigmented that is. I heard yellows are really hard to make, so thank you, James. Let's see, did I ruin it? Again, I'm going in with the M562, that skinny brush. And I'm just going to go right here in my crease. Sometimes when you're blending out shadows, other colors get lost. So you just have to keep going back in, back in, back in. Brush M515, it's this size. I'm going to do my under. I'm going to do under here. Under here, my waterline, that's what I mean. Usually I don't always like the look when I put shadow under my eyes. But it's okay. I'm going to actually take this like bright orangey shade from the 35V. And I'm going to give myself a pop of color. Now I'm just going to take my Fenty Beauty powder and I'm going to clean up these eyes really quick. Take this sponge, I'm going to dip it in here like that, and I'm just going to do that. And what this will do, and I actually am just going to wipe it away. Do you see that line now? It's not so there's not so much eyeshadow on it. Sephora, this is like the only blush I go by. Heated, inexpensive blush. M554. Just for a little flush. Mascara, I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs. You have a Lancome primer, which I forgot to use, but it's okay. So it's like 72. It's not that hot out, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get colder during the night. Alright, now I'm gonna do the bottom.
Dropped it off.
And for lips, I'm using the Huda Beauty.
The one right by my
This is in the shade Girls Trip. It's just like a light pink shade.
Yeah, you can go there, but
I'm gonna spray my face with the Morphe setting spray. This just sets your makeup so it doesn't move all day.
what's
I do my hair and we will be all set. Alright, that is the final look. Thank you for watching.